Afternoon, all. Hope everyone is well. Welcome to Stu.
Hello.
First time on Gaming Memories.
Yeah, appreciate the invite. Thank you so much, man. Been looking forward to this.
Yeah, so who we got? We got Zazel in there. What's he done up at this time of day?
Hello, Zazel.
Right, let's get started. Just bringing back memories already, I should imagine.
It is, mate. Yeah. I think there was some kind of like game video that come with this as well, wasn't there? In-game video and stuff that happened. But I mean, yeah, brilliant. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely memories, this, man. Have you played this before? I'm assuming, yeah.
A long time ago. I haven't played it since. I mean, playing it now because I'm playing this on a PlayStation Classic, the mini PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
And obviously, you've only got the original D-pad, and you ain't got no analog sticks or anything. That's interesting. Let's put it like that. But wow, yeah, man. So the controller's obviously moved on quite a bit since then.
Yeah.
So, Adam, good to see you, my man.
Hello, Adam.
So, let's see where we are with it. Right. So this game, what drew you to it? Was it the license, or you're an Alien fan, obviously from the films, or was it just was the only one you thought I've got to have that?
Well, yeah. I mean, so when the first PlayStation came out, we got the console and we had the like Gran Turismo and what was the other one? Grand Theft Auto. We had those games. Yeah. And I've always been a big fan of Alien. I love the Alien films. Well, up until Alien 3, I like that. Alien Resurrection wasn't great. They didn't have to do that film. But yeah, when this came out, I thought it was awesome. Absolutely awesome. I love the graphics. The graphics of that time were pretty cool, in my opinion. I really liked it.
Then this was like as good as you could get at the time, wasn't it? You couldn't
absolutely.
And that did sort of seem to capture the atmosphere of it a little bit to a certain degree as well, because you were obviously quite.
Yeah.
What am I going to bump into when I go open this door? And
yeah, that's it. I mean, like as kids and stuff like that, we had the Atari, so we played like games like Centipede and stuff like that. But that was a case of that was packed away in a box, and it would only come down at like weekends, and it would only be an hour, so to speak.
Okay, right.
I was predominantly into action figures and just physically playing, and what have you, whether it be outside or with my figures and stuff like that, or around friends.
Same as me, yeah.
Yeah. So gaming at that time hadn't really wasn't a big thing for me. So it was a case of like my mum and dad would bring the box down and they would sit it up to the TV, because at that time we only had one TV back in the day.
Yeah.
And we'd sit and play with it, and it would literally be about an hour, and then it would be off and stuff like that. And then like the next sort of like phase of gaming for me was when the Nintendo system come out. And
the first one, yeah.
We played John Madden, and he had was it Super Mario and all that sort of stuff. And there was a golf game, and I used to go around my friend's house and he had one. So we used to spend a couple of hours like just playing golf tournaments and what have you, doing that. But I've always been intrigued in games and gaming and stuff like that. But I've never been a massive. This is the in-play video. I mean, this is. I mean, I thought it was absolutely brilliant. I love the graphics for the time. I just it's absolutely awesome.
Well, that just captured the part of the films, didn't it? That everyone loved this part, the bit when they've obviously gone down there in the dropship, then get into the base, and obviously then feeds into the game. But because this game is obviously, they rather than set it on one film, they done it on all three, didn't they? The first three.
That's it. Yeah.
So then they could pull things from each bit. So clever idea, and like I say, they were quite faithful to it, obviously.
Oh yeah. I mean, so it was definitely the films that drew me to this game when the PlayStation came out and when this game came out.
Yeah. So is this? So, like you say, was I spoke to Pete the other day about a similar thing. So you had the game console used to come down once every now and again, sort of thing. It weren't a regular thing. But as it went on with the Nintendo and stuff, did that change then? Did you get it? Was it more in your own room, or was that a living room?
No. I never had a game console myself. So, like I say, I'd go around a friend's house, and we would it was a case of we were more into the physical play of things and stuff like that, and playing with like your action figures or your Subutio and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it was only every now and again that we used to put the Nintendo on and stuff like that, and just play golf tournaments and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, around 97, 98 when I think the first PlayStation come out.
Yeah.
And I remember because the internet was just a relatively new thing then. I don't even think it was about then. And so we used to find out what was going on in the world with like figures and games and stuff like that by going to like a comic shop, and they used to have these magazines, like monthly magazines, and it would used to tell you everything that was coming out. And I saw this game come out, so I thought, oh yeah, I've got to. And back then, I could actually sit and play a game for hours and hours on end, and it was only until recently that I can't no longer do that. You know, I start getting headaches, I start feeling a little bit dizzy and stuff like that, and motion sickness kicks in. So I'm not too good with games now. But yeah, I used to sit and play this for ages. But watching this now is bringing back so many memories.
Yeah, I think that's just
awesome.
I did like when I was setting this up, because obviously what I try to do is with all the different resolutions, I'm trying to do it so it looks the best it can on the screen.
Yeah,
because obviously you got different layouts at the time. Obviously, because all we had at the time was 640 480, wasn't it? That was
that's it. Yeah,
standard PAL telly. You know, that was
that's it.
That was the same when I did my Dreamcast when I done the mod on that, because that's still 640 480. Yeah, the graphics are pretty good.
Yeah,
but that's still that same UK PAL sort of layout. You know, it's not widescreen and anything like that. So
yeah, but I mean, it's the same with old films as well. I mean, the films from yesteryear, they suited the TVs that we had and how we viewed them and stuff like that. Now, obviously, as progression kicks in and stuff like that, you get a better resolution for your TV, you know, 4K, 8K. Then the films are made to fit that kind of quality of viewing.
Yeah.
Whereas if you watch an older film on a up-to-date TV, a modern TV, it does look a bit dodgy.
They have to work with it a bit more, don't they, to actually try and get it to be, you know, all the colours to be as deep, and obviously, you know, because otherwise it started looking a bit grainy.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Phil.
Bill, good to see you. Yeah. So was this when you got your PlayStation? Was this something that you like get all your mates around on? And
no,
you know, no.
It was a different time for me back then. It wasn't a case of getting the mates around and playing with it. This was during my first marriage and stuff like that. So I had kids. So I had my younger kid, and he would sit and play Gran Turismo, and I used to sit and race him and stuff like that. And for like a 3-4 year old, he picked, and that's the crazy thing. I mean, he was big into gaming, you know. And I used to remember sitting there watching the TV, and I used to hear this like giggling and laughing coming from the bedroom. So I'd go and see what he'd up to, and he'd be playing Grand Theft Auto, and he used to just love running people over in the cars. He didn't actually have a clue what he was doing as far as the story of the game was concerned and stuff like that. And I was like, well, you can't be playing this. But
as controversial as that sounds, though, he didn't do it in real life, though, did he?
No, he don't drive. I think that's put him off driving. He doesn't drive.
Possibly, yeah, because obviously nowadays they seem to think that you play it, do it in a game, and nowadays they seem to think you do it in a game, then you got to go do it for real. So
well, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of that. I mean, listen, it's not just gaming that happens. You know, it's films as well, isn't it? People are easily influenced and stuff like that. But I mean, look at the graphics for the time. I thought that was pretty amazing. It's like, because up until that point, we'd never really seen graphics as good as this.
No, not at all.
You know, and don't forget, this was the 90s, late 90s.
The funny thing is, when I actually did a little bit of looking into this game, I when the aliens come at you in the game, when you fire at them, you actually see an animation of they got hit with the blood spurts and what have you.
Yeah.
But when the blood spurt animation starts, you then can't shoot them until that's gone back to normal.
Oh, right. Oh, crikey. It's been a long time since I played this, but wow.
So, because when I played it, I was sitting there thinking, well, it should be dead by now, because you're like shooting hell out of them, and you think, well, you know.
Yeah.
So I had a little go on it to make sure everything was obviously working and what have you. So I went on that, and you're shooting, and you think, well, why not dead yet? And then when I looked into it, they're actually not 3D. They're actually like got a picture in front of you.
Okay.
Thing. So basically, then you'll shoot it, that'll pick it up, that'll do the animation, the blood spurt, then it goes back, then you can shoot it again. That's just really quite mind-boggling at the time, that the limitations they had, how they used to get around them all.
Yeah.
you know. So you can see there, you get the animation when he gets hit, and then basically he won't take a hit again until he goes back to normal.
Oh, okay. What got me was like the video parts of this game looked absolutely fantastic, but that animation and visual effects never quite looked the same in the game, did it?
No.
I mean, by today's standards, I mean they're looking pretty much like for like, but
I mean, you got to admit, when the PlayStation came out, that did change just about everything because of that was so far with others that. I mean, I played. I don't know if you ever played it, but that was Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver.
Okay, I've not heard that game.
What you used to do
I'm not a
is
big gamer, so I've not
used
up to
to have
with a lot of the games.
Used to have two sort of like basically like two worlds, but they used to be concurrent. So you'd have one that was like a spirit world, and one was like the normal one, but you'd be able to shift between them.
Oh right,
and then basically you'd be in the normal. And then once your energy's depleted, you go into the spirit world and then have to build up energy to come back. But then the whole graphics would twist for when in front of you to show you in the spirit world, and then that'd go back to normal when you're not.
Okay.
So it was quite. They were sort of like cutting edge at the time when it just got that was so far ahead of everything else. Hence the reason that was the best selling one. But yeah.
When you play these games and stuff like that, what level do you go on?
I'll just keep it on the standard one normally.
Likewise.
I'm not going to. I'm bad enough on that, Stu. I don't want to do it. Make myself look worse.
Yeah, but, I just do the standard as well.
Yeah, so it's just a standard one for unless it's really easy, then I might have to put it up. But in this case, I reckon I'll probably struggle more with the controls than anything else because we're just so spoilt now, aren't we, with the controls of everything on the newer games? Going back to these old ones whereas on this. That's a first-person shooter, but you haven't got where you can actually go up and down. You don't go up and down and aim at things. That's just like that's only left and right. So you ain't got the other sort of adjustment.
Yeah.
So obviously, you ain't got a stick either to use it with us on a D-pad. So that's it's quite a little limited, but obviously it makes it interesting.
Yeah.
But like I say, let's have a little go and see how much I suck at it. Let's have a little look.
Yeah, because you used to have the old memory cards, didn't you? That you used to plug in to the PlayStation, and then you save your game on that, didn't you? Then you could take it out and.
Which, when you think about it, was quite new thing anyway, wasn't it? Because before that, you didn't used to have that, did you? Used to have 3 lives, or you had the password system on a cartridge.
Oh, those were so simple and basic, isn't it? You know, compared to today, it's incredible. You know, a lot of the game systems have got like memory banks in them and stuff like that, and where you can save stuff. It's the sound now brings back memories as well. Yeah, they're pesky little fitters as well, aren't they?
Really see, I got him.
Yeah.
But you got... So when you got your turn, but you can't go up, it's just forward or backwards.
Oh, right.
So you've only got... Because you ain't got the other stick, what you normally got on there, where you got twin sticks. You'd have like one to go up, look up and down, and the other one would be... So you can shoot these.
Yeah.
Some ammunition. So I got him.
How did you see that from there? How did you see him?
You can just see his leg pointing out. Can you not see it?
Well, not clearly, no.
Right, now I'll probably get eaten by something stupid now.
Because as you progress during this game, you get bigger weapons and bigger and better weapons.
Yeah, I got to admit, it's a bit punishing though to give you just a pistol to start with, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So you think, yeah, thanks for that. Give me a little bit of help at least.
But you've got like med kits that you can get and stuff like that. I don't know if there's where you can get extra life as well, an extra life. But
I just think you probably need it. Where do you go?
There you go. So there was a med kit. Is that
Auto mapper?
Yeah.
Nice, whatever that does.
Just there, yeah. Oh, there was. Where did it go? Did you pick it up already?
I must have. Right, so we got. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, you get a shotgun now.
Right, how do you change weapon? Hey, there we go.
It's when you get the pulse rifle towards the later on in the game. It's that's really awesome.
Where did he go?
He's run out the door. He's gone down the corridor. Yeah, if you shoot those barrels.
Yeah, you can't do that with a pistol.
Oh, you get. There you go.
See where the animation stops?
Yeah.
So, like I say, you have to wait until they actually come back at you before you can shoot again. Otherwise, you shoot and you're wasting bullets. See, whereas, like you say, on a modern shooter, you would be moving the left stick up and down to get them if they jump up and shoot up. Whereas this, that's just on that one level, so you just got to aim it at them and then that'll shoot them however where they are. Which I suppose in some cases makes it simpler, but
I don't, because so basically when you get the auto mapper, it would put like a massive map on the screen and it would just tell you where you are and it would show you all the different corridors and stuff like that.
Well, I just picked that up and done that.
Are highlighted. You found it?
I got the auto mapper. There you go.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that's what you've done so far.
So you got 2 doors, and then I got the barricades down there to knock out. So I'll go do them.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look. Let's turn around.
I mean, for its time as well, this game used to be quite suspenseful as well. I'll be like, oh, what's around the corner? What's in these barrels and stuff like that? Or, you know, like things that kind of like make you jump.
Well, that's it. That's actually the atmosphere and obviously the sound effects from the film.
Yeah.
And obviously, I think how Resident Evil has done so well this far is because of the limitations of the game.
Yeah.
Have you seen that
stairs down there?
Have you seen that new one that I played with Smithlord the other day?
No, which one was that?
The Aliens Fireteam Elite.
No, I haven't. I think that's the way you came in, Tel. Sorry, mate. No, I haven't.
No. That is literally like Aliens in the film, and where they come out of every sort of like area they can, at like vents and all sort of drop on your head. And that is really good.
I mean, what they've done with gaming, you know, now I think it is amazing. It really is.
They've come so far, haven't they?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I think you've gone back to where you started from, Terry. Sorry, mate.
It's all right. Got to explore every player, haven't you? Can't open the door though. Yeah, it's probably get out, isn't it?
I mean, there was an Alien and Predator game that they did as well. I mean, we got that with the one of the Xboxes, but we never really sort of like got into it.
I got the I think that was Aliens Colonial Marines for Xbox 360.
That rings a bell. That rings a bell.
And that I thought that was pretty good. And I got the one with the limited edition statuette what it came with Ripley in the power loader fighting the Queen.
Hey Gaz,
how are we? And that was, I've still got that. So obviously,
okay.
I thought that was quite good. But
I mean, for you, Toe, what was your first experience of the Alien franchise?
The film, the original film.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, I think I was on holiday once with my parents, and bearing in mind that was obviously 18 or whatever the equivalent was at the time. I was only young when I watched it, but I used to always watch sort of horror films when I was younger. I must have just been that way inclined, I guess. And I watched it on holiday and when we were in the caravan away somewhere.
Yeah.
But like you say, you had the suspense and everything. Ooh, bullets, always handy.
Yeah, I mean, the suspense in that film, I think Ridley Scott actually absolutely nailed it, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Really did.
Right, let's have a look. Where are we? I'm facing that way, so I need to turn right and go around there, do that other barricade.
We've got Denner Geek in the house. Thank you, mate.
Jeff,
cheers, pal.
How are you? There we go. That's the one I want. Oh, there's a med pack. Yeah, we'll have some of that. Yeah, you want to run off. I got a shotgun, I tell you. Right, so we're on the map now. Where do we need to go? Right, let's have a look. Right, so we've got that. Green door can open there, which I've done them ones, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
$5:30 in the morning, Chef. What is the matter with you? There's only 5:30 on a Saturday and Sunday. And in the morning.
Wow. Yeah.
Right, so we've got that. We've got to get around there. Yeah. Right. So let's go. Right, so we killed that. So if we turn right, go all the way around, and then we got to go out that way. Can't open this door, can I? Oh, I can. Oh, there you go. Can we get him? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought he had me then.
It's quite graphic, isn't it, really, with the blood and stuff?
Yeah. Oh, get off.
No,
There's the other one. There's another one here. Oh, two of them.
all of them.
Oh, he's got out behind me. Did he run off?
Yeah, he ran off, yeah. This was one of those games, Terry, that when I used to play it, I'd get to the end and I'd finish it and I'd be absolutely disappointed because it was over.
Yeah.
You know, I like it when
that's
games go on, but...
Some shotgun shells. We'll have some of that. Oh. All right, killed him. Good. I presume you got a time limit on that, so if they get, you don't shoot them and stuff, and they get covered up. I suppose you got a time with it.
It's when you've run out of bullets. That's the problem. You can't get them off.
Well, I think the pistol is unlimited, isn't it?
No, because that's one of those little 9mm rounds, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think you still have one bullet. You can fire one bullet at a time.
Oh, can you? Oh, okay.
Ooh, a face hugger. Yeah, you don't want none of that, do we? Yeah, we got anything on the
I mean,
top,
what a
no?
genius! What a genius thing to come up with, though, wasn't it? Really, a face hugger that,
Yeah.
lays an egg inside you. I mean, how would you ever think of something like that? You know what
Well,
I
I
mean?
suppose when you think about it, at the time, everything was. Ooh. Everything was like some alien impregnation or something like that sort of film of some description, wasn't it? Where or they injected you with something and then something grew in you and all that. Them sort of films at that time, that was all a similar sort of like. Oh, God, what's that now? Get off. It's nice to know.
Well, there are animals that do that, don't they? They lay eggs in you, don't they?
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, that's got to be horrible. Sod that.
Yeah, I'd imagine it would be, really. Yeah. Oh, we're in the right place. Let's have a look to see which way. Yeah, we're in the right place. So we've got to go up here. Give me a pulse rifle. Stop being greedy. Look.
I'm not too sure when you get the pulse rifle.
I mean, the new game, you start with the pulse rifle and you got like the shotgun.
Oh, okay.
He's got a shotgun second weapon. Oh, where is he? Did I get him? No, he's got one still at me. Oh, he's run the other way.
Yeah, they come out the walls. They come out those little vent things, those little face huggers.
Yeah. And he run off and he got to find where they are again. Right, where is he? There he is. There we go. That's what I think of that. Ooh, sneaky.
I didn't realise there were that many on the first level, on the first section. I like I say, I've not played it for ages. Not seen this game since like the 90s. So to see it again and just, I just think, wow, this is.
That's probably just because I'm playing Stu. It's just the sort of luck I've got, really. Right, door activated. This is probably gonna. Oh, there we go.
That's a lift. So, you've made the first. Well done.
Right, we'll call that a day, then, mate.
Yeah,
I've finished it.
Well,
Jay, how are we, buddy?
Hello, Jay.
So there you go. You got level passwords. There you go. Going back some, that is.
They don't make those passwords simple, do they?
No.
I used to like the mission brief as well.
Yeah, I mean, the good bit about it was when you played the first level, that said, oh, no, with your 9mm pistol, you can't blow the barrels up. So you got to find another weapon to actually be able to do that. Pick on his Seismic survey charges.
Temporary walls. Awesome.
Right.
From the off. Look at that.
Right, let's see what's in here first. Might be famous last words, but no, won't let me open the door. Good stuff. Oh, steam effects. How about that?
Yeah, they drain your life as well. I don't know if you can shoot them out. I'm not too sure. No, you can't.
No.
Oh, well.
You probably got. Oh, there you go.
That's it.
You got to time it, I reckon. Either that or you got to turn a valve off somewhere. Usual sort of game fare.
I think you've just got to time it.
Yeah. capture cards through there. That's nice. Right, let's have a look. Let's go this way first. See if we can find another way. You think they're sneaky? No, wait till you get to the space stop to refuel and you find out the guy next to that ordered the special that you ordered. Just pop out of his chest. Nice. Thanks for that, Gaz. Appreciated. Let's have a look. Right, so we got that.
Did you get like a buzz out of playing games, Tel?
Yeah, I mean, certain games. I mean, certain ones. I do like my shooters.
Yeah.
You know, like these sort of games or Halo and stuff like that. But I do like platformers as well. But thanks to Hans Chow, he got me into the game Elden Ring.
Okay.
Which is like one of the Elder Scrolls type games, you know, like the big adventure things. Was like,
yeah,
that is it's unbelievable. The game is amazing, but that's just not easy at all. I still haven't finished it yet.
Oh, okay.
I kill him? Oh, look at that.
Do you remember those books, though, back in the 80s? They're adventure books. And you have
choose
to
your own?
Huh?
Choose your own?
No, I'm not. I don't know what they're called. But they're like greenish covers, and they're like something to do with like dragons and wizardry and stuff like that. And you'd read a certain part of the page, and it'd say, right, if you want to go down the left tunnel, you choose to go to this page. If you want to go down the right tunnel, you go to this page, sort of thing. And those were great.
The choose your own adventures, they called them.
Oh, was it? Okay. Did you ever complete one?
Didn't know if I did. You always got to a point. You always got to a point, and then you try and cheat in the end, and you'd say, right, all right, I made the wrong choice there, and go back to the previous page, and make a different decision. Think I'll try this, and then you still end up dying.
Yeah,
think, oh, there's got to be one of these, and then just be there for hours. All right, Jeff. Oh, sorry, cut off before finished typing. Can't stand the silence and things jumping out at you make me jump out of my skin. That's just stew in the morning, or
yeah. Phil said he's going to have trouble sleeping tonight.
Yeah, that got to make the atmosphere. They did get the atmosphere right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, even the colouring and stuff like that, the lighting. I mean, like I say, for its time, I thought I think it's a great game. It really is.
I think the problem they have now, I think I was talking with Chris the other day when we were playing the Aliens Fire Team one, is they rely too much on the graphics.
Yeah.
And then they lose the gameplay because of it.
Yeah.
And obviously the gameplay is the most important part.
Yeah. I mean, how sold are you on the story of a game? I mean,
I think that helps. I think the story helps because I think when I first played the first Halo, the story for the first Halo and then Halo Reach were brilliant, but I think they seem to have lost a little bit of that later on the newer ones.
Okay.
It's a free-for-all. It's a free-for-all. This is Close Encounters of the kind I didn't want. Right, did I get this?
Find yourself a med pack.
I've got some. How do I use them?
I don't know how you do that.
Hang on. Mission options. No. Or maybe it just uses it automatic when you pick them up. Right, so that's feet.
I could sit and I used to sit and play this game for absolute hours, Terry. I really did.
Well, you can understand why, didn't you? If you like the franchise and you all wanted to be colonial marines, didn't you? So when you after you watched Aliens, especially, you were sort of like, oh yeah, what that? To the degree, that's why I got the for my boy. I got the HasLab Nerf pulse rifle.
Oh right, okay.
Just for the sake of the sound effects when he chased me around the house with a pulse rifle. We got shotgun cartridges.
Yeah, you got no blinking medical thing, have you?
It's usual, though, isn't it? Always the way, isn't it?
I think there might be one in the door.
Yeah, what's this?
No
battery.
Yeah, that'll come in handy.
Yeah, if I want to use a wireless controller, I guess, or something. Yeah, seismic charges. That's always good. Right, what's this one do? Door powered up.
That might be the door opposite, Terry. Oh no, where's that one gone then?
So you got no door there. That do beg the question, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Why would you put a door control nowhere near the actual door? Just make my life difficult now. Let's see what we got. There was a door around here I couldn't get in, I think. So it might be up here. Oh, we've got something coming at me. Where is he? Cheeky so-and-so.
He's got away as well. I mean, those motion trackers, I think, were brilliant.
Oh yeah, they're spot on, aren't they?
Especially in the film. I mean, how when it first started going off, and you thought, "Oh God, they're going to come into an alien in the film Aliens and stuff like that." And I think it was like a hamster when it's running well or something like that.
Well, that's the tension builder, isn't it? When you see something's coming and you can't see what it is because that's just a dot.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, well, what is it? What is it? And then they nearly shoot.
That's what I liked about the first Alien film. The tension, you saw bits of the alien, you didn't see it outright, and just seeing a bit of the alien was enough to make you think, you know what I mean? It's like scared the life out of you. But
like the whole bit when she's in the water, isn't she? And then one comes out from behind her, and you're thinking,
that's it. Yeah.
Let's see, have we got a map here now? Let's have a look. We ain't got a map for this level, have we? No, I ain't got it yet. Where are we though? So we got that.
Well, don't forget you've got fake walls as well, haven't you? So you can use your seismic charges to blow the walls away.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised there's no med packs.
They want to make it difficult for you, don't they?
Oh yeah.
All right, Jeff, how'd you get on with Die Hard? Did you finish it? That was done by the same people, I think. That was the Die Hard game.
Oh, okay.
Die Hard Trilogy or whatever they did on the PlayStation. Right, so what we got? We need to find a fake wall. I'm assuming that would be marked somehow.
Oh, there's a medical thing there.
Oh, too late. Here we go. Here we go. Cutscene. Here we go.
Again, that was really savage as well, wasn't it? That's
just
awesome.
a bit. It's just like, yeah, you've done so well, but now, yeah, I'll have some of this. But yeah,
I can't remember whether you pick up from the same place or not, or when you start.
I think once you die, that's it. I think.
What, it takes you right back to the very beginning?
I'm pretty sure it does.
Or does it take you back to where you come out the elevator?
Mission brief, your advice to clear the entrance. Yes, that's the first mission
Yeah.
again,
Oh,
I think.
wow. Oh, that's a wow. That's a
Can you
bit harsh,
imagine
isn't it?
getting? Can you imagine getting away with that now? Cool, there'd be like some riots.
Oh.
You know, people want to play them now, and they couldn't have a save point. God.
No, I thought the save point was once you got in the elevator and you went to the next level. I thought that was a save point.
Obviously not. That just obviously starts you again. Once your
Wow.
life's gone, that's it. But I just imagine the med packs. What you do get, I think, what you'll have to probably do in this is not pick them up when you don't need them.
Well, yeah,
but that
yeah,
probably automatically just refreshes your life. So if you don't store them and then use them later on, that's just basically you have to, when you get low, you have to run back and get one, I guess.
yeah.
You can't pick them up
Wow.
and carry them. But oh dear me. But yeah, so this is a game you spent lots of hours on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I could quite happily spend a good couple of hours on this, and it would be one of those games where I get to a certain point, and then it would. Oh god, and it was so frustrating. And I think that's half the problem with me, Terry, is that I get so frustrated with games, even modern day games.
Mm.
You know, I get to a certain point, and you just cannot get past that certain point, and you spend absolute ages doing the same thing. And that's just on standard. That's just on a standard level. You know, I'd be absolutely. I think I prefer the old style games. Played the new Alien games, the Silence. Oh yeah, that was part of the first part of the.
Yeah.
So I got.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. The new one, like what I was playing with Chris the other day on Sunday.
Yeah.
They are. They've obviously fleshed them out a bit in the way of different types of aliens to obviously vary the attacks a bit.
Yeah.
Not like a hunter one, which takes a hell of a lot to kill him, and he'll pick you up and sort of beat 10 bells out of you.
Yeah.
And then the other ones will spit at you like acid spitters and stuff like that.
Right.
They've sort of varied them a bit to make it a bit more, so it's not just generic. But they come out where you're like looking in front of you and they're crawling along the ceiling like they do in the film, where they're coming out along the ceilings and jumping out, and really, really quite a good game. That's good. That's good action, but that's that can sort of what am I shooting at next? But yeah, so they have recaptured it. I thought, to be honest, I don't think I got good reviews, but
oh really?
I thought that was pretty good. And Chris said the same thing. Sai had to go on it as well. Obviously, we were playing the other week, and that was just right laugh, I think. But like you say, with these games, I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you play any of the games like the Medal of Honors?
No.
The wartime Medal of Honor.
No, I kind of I wish I had. For me, gaming wasn't a big thing. It was just every now and again, and when I did play a game, it would either be this one, and I would run it through until I completed it and stuff like that, and I'd literally just spend hours.
Because I think,
sorry, Terry.
I think along the lines of this, where they've captured the atmosphere of the film, where you actually you're on sort of tender hooks because you think what's going to jump out at me, and
yeah.
With the Medal of Honor first ones, they captured all the sort of the essence. So you had the background, sort of like the wartime background, where they're obviously battlefield might be over there, and you're trying to sneak through a village, and you can see all the fire and all the flak guns going off and all that.
Yeah,
they captured all the actual sort of like feel of it really well, I think, in these games, because they had to a certain degree.
Yeah, I mean, I like games like Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront. Then you've got the Call of Duties, and what was the other one? Battlefield. Was it Battlefield?
Battlefield, yeah.
There was one Battlefield game they did, and I thought it was absolutely fantastic. And it was at the end, you've got the guys and they're hanging off over a ship, and they've planted explosives. And they want to sink this ship, but the remote's broken or something like that. So someone's got to go down manually to do it, and you have to choose who you want to do it. You've either got your mate that's been with you from the very start, or this woman that you've just met halfway through the game, and you've got to choose who to go down and like blow the boat up and stuff like that manually. And I'm thinking, wow, I chose the woman. This bloke's been by my side since the very beginning. He's been my friend for life. There's some woman that I've only known for half a game. No. Go on, down you go, love. You can. But I mean, even some of those games, like the shoot 'em ups and stuff like that, like Call of Duty. I mean, I just think they're brilliant. The animation, the storylines, and they're pretty savage. absolutely
Oh,
savage, weren't they?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. And there was another game I liked, and that was called that was Sniper. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. And when you look through the lens, and then you'd shoot, and then you see the bullet come out the gun, and you see it travel in slow mo, and you see it get him in the head, and it just come out the other side.
So you got a couple like that. I mean, I've got one I played on the channel, which was Sniper Ghost Warrior.
Right.
That was obviously the same thing with the cutscene of the bullet, and obviously you get it every now and again for your longer shots and stuff.
Yeah.
The first one that did that though was Sniper Elite, I believe.
I think was that the first game they done?
Yes, so that was Sniper Elite, and they did it when you actually see the skeleton and let go through the bones and stuff.
Oh wow!
Actually, when you actually hit the soldier, that actually the animation will go. You'll see the skeleton, and then you'll see that go through the part of the skull or wherever you shoot them. You know, like even to the point on one of them, if you shot him in the bollocks, basically, that'd show you that too. So that was very graphic. Wow. I'll give it that. You know,
yeah. But what I liked about the first Call of Duty games is it used to have sections where you could play offline, but you had like little missions to complete and stuff like that, and you have to like practice being a sniper and like sneak around and just, do you know what I mean? You have to try and complete these tasks. I like that. Do they still do that on the more updated games? Because I know there's a lot of on gameplay, but I don't like the on game.
The latest one, but I haven't played it yet. I got it for I think I got it for Christmas, but I haven't played it yet. I think they still do the campaign, so you can play the game with a story.
I played the campaign,
I don't think they're as big as they used to be. I think that's more predominantly about the online part of it. Where
but that's a shame because it kind of takes it away from people that don't want to play the online games. They just want to play the campaigns. But before the online come on, you used to have a campaign. And no, I think it was online because you used to have the campaign, and then you used to have these games against other people online. But then you used to have this separate section where you just do like a mission. You have to shoot so many people and not get caught or something like that. You have to go and do this and not get caught.
The challenges,
those things. Challenges, that's it. Yeah.
You had that, and then like I say, you also had certain games which I don't know if Jay's still in the chat. But obviously, if you play something like Resident Evil, did you ever play any of those?
No, I'm very
squeamish
when it comes to games. I've had a sheltered life when it comes to gaming. I've just played a few games.
Yeah. So when you play them, if you get through the game, you can then play through it again. But then you might unlock, say, a big sort of decent weapon, like I think one of them was like you unlock the minigun.
Okay.
And then you get unlimited ammo with the minigun, so you can go through the game with a minigun the whole game.
Oh wow!
So that you unlock sort of things. So there was a point to you replaying it, so it give you that replay value to go back and say, "Oh, now go complete it." And then if you do certain things without using saves and all that sort of stuff, you then unlock further things where you can then get extra levels or an extra character or something like that. So that was before the online part came in. But now it's all about online, isn't it? It's all about challenges online, kill so many people
because it connects you to different people around the world. I've got no problem with that, but I think you should also have the option where you can do like a challenge, but you don't have to do it online. I'm not too sure whether they still do those kind of challenges.
Yeah, I think they do. You got the you get the achievements where that'll come up and say you've done this mission, you've done this bit, and that'll come. So you'll still get that. But you don't have to play online. If most of them still have a campaign, but obviously things like Call of Duty, I don't know how big the latest campaign is going to be on the new one because I haven't tried it yet. But I don't know if Gaz is still about it. No, I should imagine.
What about PC games? Because there was only back in the day when got my first PC, I played the War of the Worlds game, and it was a strategic game, and that was pretty decent. Like I say, the in-game video to that was absolutely fantastic. The graphics were superb, but the gameplay was nothing like the graphics on the videos. But it was still a good game because it made you had to sit and think. I quite like those games where you got to sit and think. And
I was never a PC gamer. The games, the last computer I ever played on games on was my Amiga. Commodore Amiga.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was consoles like your Segas and Nintendos and what have you. So I never really was a PC gamer. I mean, people tell me how good it is on a PC now, but I mean, the PC I'm using now for like streaming and what have you is I built it 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And that's basically getting to the point now where it's now saying, right, I'm at the limit now. I mean, that's 10 years old, basically, isn't it? But to bearing in mind, when I built it, for what it cost me then, to get the equivalent of what I got now is about 3 times the money.
Yeah.
And that's just a hell of a lot of outlay for a computer, really. But obviously, eventually, I'm going to have to, in some way, shape, or form, get a new one, because obviously that will eventually get to a point where it won't do anything, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's had its good life, really, 10 years.
I think with gaming, sorry, I'll go on after you.
Yeah, like I say, I think that's the difference with PC gaming is you have to keep continuously with the newer games. You have to then get a more powerful graphics card that'll run it, or you have to then keep doing that upgrade. Whereas I think for me, when I had the console, that'd always be for that console. You wouldn't have to then upgrade your console because that's what that's for.
Yeah.
Whereas, like you say, you get the newer games now to run all the latest tech. You'd have to have, my graphics card is struggling. I'll have to turn the settings down, or that's just a constant. If you want to be up to date with the latest thing with the best graphics, you have to keep buying things, don't you? Basically,
that's why I think gaming consoles. If I was a gamer, then it would definitely be on a gaming console like an Xbox or a PlayStation or something like that. I mean, the computer game I had at the time, the PC game I had at the time, again for its day was fairly decent, and that was the only game I had on there and the only game I played. I like I say, I wasn't a big gamer. It's just a certain few, and it's just because of the thought process behind it and the strategy that you had to come up to fend off the country from the Martians and stuff like that. It was pretty decent, but
because they used to, obviously a lot of the early PC ones were obviously quite big. They used to have the full motion video parts, didn't they? Which was you'd do a little part and then that'd be the video, and the video would look amazing, but it'd come back to the game that wouldn't be so good.
Yeah, well, it's a bit like this game, really, isn't it, Terry? You know, the video looks absolutely fantastic with the graphics and stuff, but the in-game play isn't quite as detailed as the
because obviously, because that's done on graphics rather than actually just got a video thing. But that was obviously what you get. I mean, like when I had, I used to go around a friend of mine who had a 3DO console. And the first Need for Speed for that used to have all these full motion video with a guy sort of like presenting it in between it. So that was like the in thing, because you had CD drives, and that was obviously what they did, because you could just stream the video straight off it, couldn't you? That was just like what they were. But they moved away from that eventually, and that's all graphical in-game graphics now, because obviously they're that much more powerful. But I think now with, like, say, games like this where they've struggled in certain ones they've released is for the atmosphere of what you've lost, because the graphics are so good that they've not made it like dingy where you can't see, or that's where you had that limitation on it, I think. But this is definitely a game where the atmosphere needs to be the main part of the game.
I mean, even down to the music, isn't it, as well? It's just kind of like that haunting kind of music and stuff like that. It's
100%.
Another good game, Terry, that I used to like playing, and that was Forza. I mean, we've got
Forza,
I mean, I thought they were pretty good. And what I loved is when you get the car, you can get it and you can view it, and you've got it there, and the camera pans around the car so you can see every angle of the car. I thought that was absolutely brilliant how they've done that. You know, what they've done with technology these days is incredible. You know, and you've got these virtual reality games now as well. Have you ever tried those?
Yes, I've got. Have you tried Battlefront virtual reality?
No.
Well, they did as part of the PlayStation VR.
Right.
They did additional levels for the for the different games. So they had a Battlefront 2 mission, which was an X-wing mission.
Okay.
And you actually walk up to the X-wing, you climb in it, and you're sitting in the cockpit, and you can look around the whole thing, and that's the whole cockpit, and you're flying it.
Oh wow!
That was actually really good. I think one of the worst games on that for making people sick
That would be no good for me then.
was Wipeout.
Okay.
Do you remember that? Do you remember the Wipeout space Hoverman spaceship racing game on the PlayStation 1?
No.
Well, they did that in VR, so it's really fast.
Oh, okay.
And you have to tilt your ship, so you're doing that all the time. So you're sort of like that disoriented people. That was making people ill.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I've said, my motion sickness, is terrible. You know, even on rides at Disney, especially these simulator rides now, I'm no good. Absolutely no good.
No, you're not one for the sort of theme park rides or anything. A bit too much.
The theme park rides themselves aren't too bad. A roller coaster and that kind of thing. But when it comes to actual physical sitting there, and you've got like 3D glasses, and it's like a big screen in front of you, and it's like it's a simulator. Oh man, because there's a ride in Florida, at where is it? Animal Kingdom, and it's called Flight of Passage, and you actually sit on this. You've seen the film Avatar, right?
Yeah.
It's based on that film, and you've got those birds that fly, I think banshees or whatever, and you're sitting on this bike, and you're strapped in, and you lean forward, and you've got your legs, thighs pressed right against the side of the chair, and it feels like you're sitting on it because it's breathing, it's moving in and out, so it gives you that impression that you're breathing, or the bird's breathing.
Yeah.
A big screen comes up, you've got 3D glasses. How they've done it is absolutely fantastic, but it made me feel so ill. I was physically sick after that. It was absolute shocker. So
I think that
VR rides after that.
Yeah, I think the VR games can sort of do that to people where they get quite ill with it, because they are quite disorientating in some ways.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I did quite enjoy the Iron Man
one.
Yes, you can actually fly. You're actually Iron Man. The game is you are Iron Man.
Oh wow!
And you're flying and obviously shooting your pulses obviously at people and that sort of stuff. And you've got missions like similar to the film where he caught the people coming out of the jet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you got missions like that what you have to do. So that's quite good. But you do. I think I haven't tried the new VR because obviously the PlayStation 5 you've got the VR 2 now, which obviously got to be a lot better graphics.
Wow. I mean, those games now, they're so interactive, aren't they? And it immerses you in that world, doesn't it? I think it's clever how they do it.
Oh yeah, 100%, yeah.
Really good.
Where's that alien now? Let's have a look. Let's change the weapon. Oh, there he is.
What annoys me with that is you can shoot those things with one shot when they're on the floor, but when they're on your face, it takes about 5 or 6 shots, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It certainly does. Another one that the new game does, if you walk across that alien dead body, the acid on the floor actually burns you and takes your health.
Oh, really?
So you have to then be wary of everywhere you walk as well.
I'm not so sure on the if you go like up the next level up, as in like you're in standard now. If you go to the next one up, which I think is professional, is it, or
probably
whatever? I think that's what happens in that as well. When you walk across an alien, it will the acid blood will get you.
Yeah, so that is obviously the dead body will then burn you. Obviously, when you Right, so I don't want the med pack, do I? Not yet, no. There he is.
Should look at that. You get him with one shot. He's on your face, and you spend ages trying to get rid of him.
All right, got two behind me now, haven't I? Where is he? He's coming that way. There he is.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the thing, you have to keep an eye on that motion tracker, don't you?
Yeah.
Right, what have we got around here? Shotgun shells, yeah, we'll have them. Right. Well, we're in the right direction anyway.
How long do you spend playing a game, Terry? When you're on the
just my streams really.
Oh, okay.
Unless I'm playing with my boy, if he's playing like something like on the Nintendo. To be honest, he got a game off like a friend of mine for his birthday.
Yeah.
On the Nintendo, which he does like playing that. But if he's not playing that, he's on his tablet playing Roblox.
Okay.
Which that game just does my head in.
Did you ever play? What's it called?
Minecraft.
Minecraft, yeah.
He did have a Minecraft phase. He does play it sometimes now, but he plays this Roblox now, which is all about basically making money.
Okay.
Because you buy sort of in-game money for it, like you do with Fortnite, and then you'll get something like where is he?
There's quite a few of them about, isn't there?
Yeah, he's just sneaking around behind me. That's that one. Where's the other one? There you go. Yeah, so that now they buy this money, and then, I mean, he said to me once, he said, "Can I have some what they call Robux?" And he got some. I got him a card for like thing being good or whatever, and I got him some. And he added it to the game, and he bought these outfits, and he spent this money, in-game money, in like seconds. And I said, "Well, you show me what you bought," and he's like, he bought a costume thing.
Yeah.
And that was basically a brown paper bag for his head. And I was like, and how much was that? And he's like, oh, I can't remember. It was so many Robux. And I'm like, that was like a brown paper bag for his character with eye holes in it.
Oh, wow.
I said, wow. I'm in the wrong business here.
Yeah, I've got to say, Minecraft. I absolutely spent hours on that game.
Oh, that sort of game can suck you in for ages because you're building something and
absolutely. I never played the game mode itself. I just played the creative mode because I get really annoyed as if I spend hours building something come along and like blow it up or something like that, and I'd be like. So I just said no, not doing that. I spent ages doing this. So I just play creative mode.
Well, my boy, when he does play it, he does it on survival now. So he'll just say, "I'll do that," and then I'm going to build this, and then I'll stop him being able to get in and all that sort of stuff. And
okay,
he has got that way inclined now where he does that. But I've done the barricade, so that's good. Facing the right way. Yeah, I am now. All right, here we go. So he does enjoy that, but
yeah,
I have to limit him on it because he's just so obsessed with it.
Yeah, but it's easily done though, isn't it?
And I'm like, yeah, you're not going to live on a game. The sun's out or something. We go out and we go on a bike or something like that. And he's like, oh, I don't want to play a game. No, you're not sitting indoors playing a game. No, that was the worst thing I ever wanted to do when I was a kid.
Well, that's it. That's why I never really played that much gaming back when I was a kid. It was more being outside in the summer playing football or going out on your bike or going out in the woods and stuff like that, building camps, or just going around your mate's house and in the garden with your action figures and stuff like that. That's what kids.
That's it, yeah, 100%.
In our generation, that's what we used to do, and that's what I enjoyed doing. I know it's all different now and what have you, but
I think I
sat in front of me one of these for hours and then at that age.
I think that's gone full circle in the way of punishment for me as a kid would be like you're not allowed out.
Yeah.
Whereas punishment for a kid now is you're not allowed in.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, can you imagine punishing a kid these days and saying, right, that's it, go to your room? I'll be like, okay, games, console, all that sort of stuff, on your phone or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Watching the TV, videos, films, Oh, yeah, brilliant.
That's what I mean. Now you'd have to punish them to now is to what you're going out.
Yeah.
Whereas that was punishment for us to be stuck indoors.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
I've got to find this battery. I can't remember where the battery was. Is it in here?
Oh. How times have changed.
Right, what we got? Oh. Yeah.
Oh, you got no
Oh, I run out of shotgun shells. Oh, big animation again. Here we go.
Yep.
Well, that's a game that's probably going to haunt me now till I finish it.
Oh, it's been absolutely awesome. Just seeing this game again and just remembering how much time I used to spend on it and the graphics, the music, the atmosphere and stuff like that. I just thought for its time it was a great game. And look, listen, even now I think it stood up okay. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Some of them definitely have. You mean you think some of them PS1 games when they released them they are still really good now, but some of them obviously haven't aged well. It depends who did them, I suppose. Depends how sort of far up the food chain they were. Oh, they're even done the bone ship in here as well, obviously for the original, where you go in the actual spaceship. I suppose that's one of the I can't remember, what do they call them? Is it the Travelers or something they call them?
I think with Aliens, I like the first 3 films. I'd say, in my opinion, they shouldn't have done the 4th one, which was Alien Resurrection. And I really kind of wish that they hadn't gone back and tried to do an origin story where they come from. Sometimes you don't need the origin story, do you? I think it would have been better if they hadn't have done that.
Well, all you needed to know was they come from somewhere else and they're like what they are. That's all you need to know, isn't it? You don't need to know that some synthetic like designed them or something, which is the way they sort of went, which I thought sort of ruined it a bit, because then you're tying it back to something that man has made, didn't you? I don't think they really needed that, but
no, they didn't. They didn't. No, not in my opinion. No.
Like you say, they should have really left it how it was. And then done the. I mean, they wanted James Cameron to do Alien 3, didn't they, on the space station above Earth?
Oh, okay.
And they wanted someone to have brought one back, and then they obviously hatched a queen or whatever.
Yeah.
In the space station, and then that was going to be the similar sort of thing to Aliens with on the Earth space station that they're trying to contain it.
I wonder why they didn't go down that route and they went the route they did on that colony with the criminals.
I think James Cameron then went and done Terminator 2. I think he had Terminator.
Sorry?
I think he went and done Terminator 2. I think after that. Okay. So I think he was then preoccupied with that. And then I think they wanted to get another Alien film out to cash in on it, I guess, to say that the last one was so good. And then they rushed Alien 3 out, didn't they? Basically.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't think it was a bad film. I just wish I'd have left it at that, because then that would have put closure to it. Ripley died, she'd gone and stuff like that. And
cloning her in the 4th one.
I don't know.
Yeah, when they cloned her in the thing, and then they made that the Queen gave birth to that funny looking. I was like, what the hell are they doing?
Yeah.
What is that?
And then you had the Alien Predator films, didn't you, as well? I mean, I had such high expectations of those films, but they were. I got gifted one of the graphic novels of Aliens versus Predator, and the storyline was basically the same as what they used in the film, as they used to use them for hunting, and obviously they were the ultimate prey to, obviously, if you could beat the xenomorphs, obviously you were that good, weren't you? But I just think they missed it with the film. They had the backstory, and then they had to involve it a little bit too much. And I thought, well, they've gone too far into it. And this is an issue I have, Terry, with some of the films. You've got the perfect background, you've got the perfect building blocks with stuff that they've done in the past, like whether it's been novels and stuff like that, or comic stories and what have you. They can look through that and build a storyline on that, but they don't tend to use that. They just go off and do their own thing, which 9 out of 10 times is pretty horrific.
I think as well.
Franchise.
I think as well is the fact that you're obviously thinking of even you think about Marvel now.
Yeah,
you think the Marvel comics when they did them was like from wartime and all that sort of stuff, and they've moved on so far, and they've got to take out so much of it to say, well, we can't have that now because of whatever's up to date. You won't be able to get away with this, and
so you know what? That God,
they have to take certain parts out because of it, so you lose part of the story because of obviously what they were about.
Just leave things alone. You can't change history. What happens has happened. Don't change it. Embrace it. Learn from it. People who ignore history, they will end up making the same mistakes time and time again.
That's very true. Yeah, I mean, did you ever get a lot of comics as a kid?
I used to get the Batman ones and the Superman ones, and I started collecting Spawn as well. But then again, that was pretty short lived.
Yeah, because I used to get a lot of the English comics.
Okay,
like your Eagle, Battle Action Force, 2000 AD.
Remember those small comics, the Commando ones.
Command and them, yeah. I still got them.
How cool were they?
They're still doing them now, aren't they?
Are they really?
Yeah, they're still. You can get them now, still. Yeah.
Wow.
But obviously, you think about the battle comic, which then changed to Battle Action Force when Action Force was brought out. They obviously then amalgamated the two.
Yeah.
But that was proper wartime stories. People getting injured and getting patched up and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a proper sort of spotlight on war, really. Which, as a kid, you thought that was cool and the comics were good, but you obviously also see the downside of what the war was that weren't sort of shielded from you. You were like, oh God, he's lost his friend and all that. That was all right in your face. But obviously they can't do that now.
I don't understand, Terry. You say they can't do that now, yet they do these games like the Call of Duty war game.
Yeah, they do.
What is the difference?
I don't see any difference.
No, exactly. I don't see why. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I mean, I think you're just losing too much of the whole point of what they're trying to convey is obviously that is the struggle or the different bit, and it's not something that you can just go, oh yeah, that's all right, it's not a problem. But that's how I seem to have gone now. But I don't think you'll see them like that anymore.
No. Well, they say times change and stuff like that. I get that, but I just, it's a shame. Annoying.
But this has been fun. I didn't suck quite so bad as I thought I would.
No, you've done all right. That demo, I didn't realise it's a demo. I thought, God, blimey, he's really going for his old TJC. Then it came up with a demo, and I thought, oh, okay.
No, that definitely weren't me.
It really has been great. Have you had Tez on this? Because he likes his game, isn't he, old Tez Rowlands?
Yeah, I have mentioned to him about it and just said pick a game or something that stands out. And I said even if I wanted to be a Spectrum game, I can do that. I said I have to have pins in my eyes, but we can do that. But he just said he'd sort something out, and obviously he'd like to come on. So and I've also said
Tez, get yourself sorted out, man. I know you're a gamer.
And Chris, and obviously Sai and Shabby, and obviously I've mentioned it to them too.
Oh,
and a couple of previous guests have said they've got other games that they've thought of that they'd like to come on with. So I mean that is good. Okay. We've got a few people coming. Pete said he's got a couple others he wouldn't mind coming on with. So yeah, by all means.
Yeah, Pete's good value. He's good value as old school.
If you think of any others you'd like to do, obviously by all means.
Sure. I mean, this has been great. I mean, again, just seeing something like this, it just brings back all the memories, the nostalgia and stuff like that. Because like I say, this was like late 90s, this game.
Yeah, about 96, I think this was.
96, is it? Wow.
March 96, I think the European release for this was. I think that was a month earlier in the States. But so March 96.
Yeah. No, thank you so much, man. It's been great fun seeing this, and it's been awesome chatting to you, Terry. So I really appreciate you inviting me on.
Always a pleasure, and I hope everyone in the chat has enjoyed watching me try and play this game. And hope you tune in on the next one.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Thank you.
Thanks for that, and I shall see you on the next one. Cheers, guys. See ya.
Cheers.